I ain't gonna lie, the more I've like sat and thought about John Jones versus ciryl gane, I kind of think Gane finna win. Because when I sit and actually try to use my head and think logically, it kind of just like makes sense. John ain't fought in 3 years, and he fighting about 20 to 25 probably pounds heavier than he ever has before against a natural big boy who also is probably the most skilled heavyweight, at least when it comes to the stand up ever. And I'm already knowing that the thing that's supposed to carry John throughout the heavyweight division is his wrestling and the grappling. But like low key, John ain't really moved nobody for real in a long time. Like once the new generation of 205 started to come in, he couldn't really just manhandle them like he could them geezers. Now John still beat almost all of them except Dominic Reyes because he got a lot more in the toolbox. He's the smartest fighter of all time. He was able to easily make them fights work. But like sitting and thinking about this John, I can't really help but look kind of off put. John could come out looking fat and slow and sluggish, get tired quick because he carrying extra weight. But that's what make a fight like this actually impossible to even try and talk about. Because on the flip side, Jones could be immensely strong, have a chin sent from Jesus Christ, hit harder than he ever has in his life, and still not gas out. We don't know. We finna find out though. Worst case scenario for Jones though is that Gane is like faster than him. Like clearly, that is the worst possible thing that could happen for John Jones in this fight. Because if he's fighting a big boy, a naturally big boy that's faster than him, with Gane's skill on the feet, he actually might get picked apart. But just like I thought in the hypothetical Ngannou matchup, if anybody can make something like this work, it is John Jones, the highest IQ fighter of all time, and one of the most skilled. You put that together, you get arguably, due to certain circumstances, the greatest of all time. If you make me pick though, I'm a pick Gane. I ain't gonna lie, because like I said, when I try and think logically and reasonably, it just makes sense. So, whatever. And if Gane do happen to lose, which he very well could, just get absolutely manhandled, I already know what the comments under this joint might end up looking like, because the comments under that Volkanovski vid got flooded from the moment that fight ended until like the next morning. So Valentina Shevchenko fights too. Not really expecting too much. I think she'll win. Grasso's good. She can make it interesting on the feet, maybe, but she kind of little, so Valentina might throw her around. Jeff Neal has taken a massive bet on himself by fighting Shavkat. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't have did it. I would have ducked the smoke, but Jeff Neal just want to fight. And he can get it done. He dangerous. Shavkat one of them fighters that don't move their head. So for as good as he is, if he get caught, Jeff Neal hit a little too hard, it might just be over just like that. Technically, Shavkat's better at everything though, so. And Jeff Neal missed weight. With Jalen Turner and Gamrot is a lot more interesting than Dan Hooker and Turner. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Turner was gonna eviscerate Dan, and I ain't want to see that. I'm tired of seeing him get, you feel me? With Gamrot though, I think, the wrestling and the grappling will end up being a lot. Turner's really good on the ground himself, especially because, he real long and he can just find weird submissions. But I think Gamrot will be able to control him, maybe tire him out, but probably control him to a decision, I ain't gonna lie. My dog, Ian Gary. I'm always excited to see Ian Gary, bro. He's good. I don't even remember who he's fighting, I ain't gonna lie. But I just want to see Ian Gary. Good card, though. I'm going to be all the way tapped in. I ain't been this excited to watch a card, specifically one fight, in a little minute.